Good evening, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. My name is Carlo Pascal, here for the final night of the regular season, here for the 2024 Jersey Pro League. The final evening of the regular season. It's been a long 7 weeks here in the regular season as we get into these two final games here tonight. Starting off with things, XHockey Products taking on Cheema Hockey in game number 1 of the evening. Cheema 6-0 on the year, have been perfect so far, looking to finish the year undefeated in the regular season. Meanwhile, XHockey Products looking to break above the 500 mark here to close out their regular season. Before we get kicked into things, just want to say a quick thank you for joining us here this evening, and thank you for tuning in all regular season long. It's been a pleasure commentating and calling these games and broadcasting them for you. It's been an amazing time doing that here at the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House here in Newark, New Jersey. Looking at the goaltending matchups tonight, John Werber versus Jason Kai. Werber, a 2-3 record, 7.8 GAA, 819 save percentage. And Jason Kai, perfect at 6-0, a 567 GAA and an 855 save percentage. But as we get ready for game number 1 of the evening, thank you for joining us once again. Game number 2 of the night will be between Lab Elite Hockey and the 43 Oak Foundation. The final game of the regular season is that one. And we've got playoffs coming up in about 3 weeks or so. We will be here for all of those games for the playoffs. These games tonight not affecting the playoff standings as everything has been finalized, so these ones are just for bragging rights here at the end of the regular season. As we get ready for the opening puck drop of the final evening of the 2024 Jersey Pro League Pro Division regular season. Got a couple fill-in players over here for Team Cheema. We'll have to try and see if maybe we can get some names for them as we get ready to go here for the opening puck drop. Center's ready to go, referee's ready to go, and we're off here in this one. The final evening of the regular season here in the JPL for 2024. Clem with this one down in the offensive zone here for Cheema, trying to send that one across, not able to do so. That one picked off by Malone. Malone plays this back to Leotard as he gets it in his own end. Gets it back once again on the pass, looking for the stretch feed. Tried to send that one through. Broken up as it's tipped into the zone. Trying to jump on it quickly is McGraw. Sent back up to the point. Clem looking for Stark. Stark tried to tip it in front. That one redirected just wide of the cage as Les picks this one up in his own zone. Les stripped there by Parker. He backhands a shot on. That goes wide of the goal. Malone with this one in his own end. 19 points in 4 games for Malone as this one sent forward just too far for the XHP skater as Kai poked it away. Into the zone now is Cheema again. Down at the low circle, have to peel out, trying to go back up to Lonergan. It's picked off there by Walton as he sends it across for Sordillo. Sordillo hounded there by Robilotti across to Walton. He fires. That one goes wide of the cage. Back the other direction. 1-on-1. Cheema able to get there first. Carlos Cuxty down there trying to fight for it for XHP as that one gets sent across to Pirtle. Pirtle sends this one back down below the goal line. Looking to get the pass back. Can't do so as this one is taken by Walton. Walton trying to spin away from the on-rushing Cheema player as he sends it the opposite way into the neutral zone, trying to find Sordillo. As Cuxty takes this one away. Cuxty with it, trying to toe drag and fire. That one fired just wide on the backhand. He was able to get by Lonergan, but couldn't put it on target. Still no shots on goal. 2 minutes through game number 1, and this potential finals matchup here between these two teams. And now, finally, the first registered shot on goal there from Pirtle. As this one looking for the pass, there was XHP, got just too far. No icing on the play. We continue on, though. This one taken here by Cheema. Pendy into the zone here. Cheema set up at the blue line across the Clem, trying to play it across, looking for Pendy. It was broken up. Les, one of the assistant captains here, looking for Malone in the middle, pulling up, has to deke back aside, pulls up at the top of the circle, plays this one across to Leotard. From the point, that one goes trickling wide of the right post as Les gets on it once again. Plays this one back to McGee, looking for options. Bouncing puck goes off of a Cheema skater. It looked like that might have been Clem as Leotard has this one again. Taken here by Malone. Malone sends this one forward. That one fired wide of the cage by XHP as Leotard has that one bounce off his stick, goes all the way back to Les. Leotard with it again. Finds Malone at the red line. Malone trying to break into the zone. He's able to do so. With it again, Malone has that one bounce away on the pass. Malone here at the New Jersey Devils Dev Camp last week, which was really cool to see. Good to see him get some chances there with the Devils and kind of show out a little bit here at the Rock. As this one is played over to Stark. Stark driving down low in the zone, looking for some options here. Pulls up just above the near side hash marks. Still with the puck now. It bounces off his stick as back to get it is Remy Parker. Parker, the captain of this Cheema Hockey squad, 9 points in 5 games as Kuxky sends this one forward for Sardillo. Sardillo looking to get by Stark. That one fought off by Kai. Able to get that one with the elbow. Shots 2-0 right now in favor of XHP as walking in is Parker. Parker with it driving. That one saved by Werber. First test of the evening for John Werber, and he passes it with flying colors there, making the save there on Remy Parker. Parker, 5 goals, 4 assists through 5 games in this 2024 JPL campaign as Kuxky gets this one. Kuxky tries to get by Robilotti. Down in the far side corner, Kuxty still with it, tried to find Sordillo with the backhanded pass. Bouncing puck, Kuxty able to get it back again. Lays this one across, looking to fire. That one saved by Kai with the pads. Robilotti sends this around to Stark. Stark trying to find Parker on the stretch pass. He's able to connect as Parker spins this one back. McGraw with it to Parker. That shot fired and he scores. What a rip there from Remy Parker, and he gives Cheema the lead. That was a beautiful, beautiful shot from Parker. Caught Werber in transition for goal number 6 of the year. Hits the double-digit point mark so far this season. As this one off the draw here by XHP. Now down by 1, just the second shot of the game there for Cheema, and they're able to score on it. As XHP tried to drive into the zone, it was broken up back the other way for Cheema. Into the zone, Cheema looking for some options. That's poked away. On this one is Sordillo. Sordillo has a man on the opposite side, and they score. Tied up just like that. A quick shot through the 5-hole of Jason Kai, and we are tied. 4th shot of the game there for XHP, and it is tied 1-1. Shots 4-2 right now. And on back-to-back shots, each team has scored as that one fired. We're able to stop the streak and make that save with the shoulder. As this one goes sailing all the way out of the zone. And no icing on the play. We continue on. Now we finally get it on a late whistle. as Lonergan touches up. Face-off coming back here into the XHP end with 10:08 left to go here on the clock in this opening period of the final night of the regular season. Face-off won there by XHP yet again. Pass played forward, able to find Malone on the bouncing pass, trying to get by Lonergan, can't do so. Hounded by a bunch of Cheema skaters as they go the other way. Into the zone, trying to deke by the defense of Les, not able to do so as it sprung back out the other direction. Walking in, XHP with it on the partial breakaway, they get taken down. We'll have a penalty shot opportunity here. XHP trying to take the lead here on this one. Quality chance there on that partial breakaway, and now a penalty shot opportunity here for XHP as they walk in right up the gut to the forehand save by Kai. What a save there by Jason Kai with the pads. That was a big-time save there by Kai to keep it tied at 1. And they're going to credit the XHockey Products goal to Ryan Sordillo. As Kuksky has this one, tried to send it across, it's picked off by Pendy. Pendy the other direction, skating left with it, tries to send it back across, that goes wide. Clem just shanked it wide of the left post as it goes back down to Pendy at the hash marks. Pendy tries to send it back up to the point, looking for Clem. That one comes careening all the way out of the zone. Clem finds a teammate moving forward. Has Pendy crashing towards the goal crease, trying to find Clem on the backdoor pass. Nearly steered right onto Werber as Malone is able to take it away. Finds Leotard with the stretch pass. Walking in once again is XHP, trying to send it in front. That one saved by Kai. Robbed Kutsky at the doorstep. What a save to get across there by Kai and deny him. Already a couple big saves by Kai in this one. Sordillo able to win the draw. Kutsky with it again. Tries to play lower forward teammate. Down below the goal line. Cheema able to regain possession here with 8:40 left to go here in the opening frame. Played across, looking to go back to Pendy. Not able to connect as Leotard takes it away. Played up to Sordillo again. Sordillo into the zone. Had Kutsky trailing with him as he plays it forward, looking for him. Not able to do so. Pendy able to get to the loose puck first. Pendy with some speed along the near side boards. Right in front of our camera operator tonight, Scott Poltz, doing some camera work down there for us this evening, trying to walk in XHP yet again. Back to Walton. Walton had it bounce off his stick on the poke check there from the defensive Cheema. He's able to get it back now at center ice. Walton walking in, cuts by two players. Still able to keep the puck, looking to get by Robolotti, not able to do so. Walton able to get it back, though. Back up to the point. Les able to keep it in, sends it further. Sordillo, he turns and fires. Puck still loose. Walton there. Kai makes the save. Rebound still loose in the crease, now taken away by Parker. Cheema with a 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Puck over to Parker, looking to maybe try and get this back across to McGraw, not able to do so. Les, the other direction. 2-on-3, has Walton with them as XHP are in the midst of a change. Shots 8-4 so far through this one. As it's taken here by Stark in his own end. Stark calms things down as he sends it up to Parker, trying to dance through. He fires and scores. What a rip there by Remy Parker, second of the game, and he gets Cheema back the 2-1 lead. Remy Parker already on a hat trick watch here in period number 1. Face-off one back here by Cheema off the draw. Shots 8-5 right now in favor of XHP, but off the stick of Remy Parker, it's a 2-1 Team Ironbound lead as this one is poked away here and taken by XHP. Driving the other direction, trying to play it back here. Kutsky with it, sends it one more pass across to one. That one at the goal line stopped. Not sure who that was there for Cheema who knocked it away on the goal line. But what a defensive effort as Kai looked down and out. The puck was trickling towards the cage as Werber makes that save. I don't know how that stayed out of the net. An excellent defensive read there as Walton was all alone trying to spin by Kai. That one played across for Walton. Another save by Kai. Leotard walking in, trying to find Walton again. That one bounces off of a skater and comes out of the zone. XHP looking to reset here. A lot of offensive chances here in the last minute or so, trying to get it tied once again. XHP at the hash marks, play this one to Les. Down at the bottom of the circle, trying to find it in front, spinning. That shot fired, knocked away by the paddle of Kai, and that shot by Les trickles wide. Puck bouncing back to Les. Plays this one across, able to keep it as Walton had it poked away for half a second. Malone is able to get there, gets by two players, able to keep the puck, sends this one across to Les. In front, Leotard stonewalled. That one bounces wide of the cage. Then Kai might have got a piece of it as he gets a bunch of stick taps from his bench. As this one played across here, Cheema looking to regain possession, looking to find Lonergan, trying to cut through for the breakaway, couldn't do so. Cheema still with the puck. Shots now up to 11 here for XHP as this one is taken by Pirtle. Able to play this pass back across, that one kicked away by Werber. Clem finds this one back out at center ice. Plays it across. Into the zone is Cheema, trying to poke it forward. And that one redirects onto Werber, and we're going to get a whistle here with just under 5 minutes left to go here in the first period. Shots 11-7. Funny enough, as it is currently 7-Eleven day. Both myself and the rest of our crew here at BSB, Colton and Scotty, we all stopped for our free slushies at 7-Eleven today. Make sure to go and get those before 7-Eleven closes. They got free small slushies going on right now for 7-Eleven, if you didn't know. As this one taken here by Cheema in the zone. Bouncing puck back out at the blue line. It comes out of the zone. They'll have to reset as Clem sends this one forward. Walking in, Cheema. Nice little couple of moves. Walking in on Werber. He makes the save. Down low in the zone. Pendy back up to Clem. Clem across. Top of the circle. Now back up at the top of the point as it goes back down for Pendy below the goal line. Pendy looking for some options. Peels back down below the goal line again. Trying to get away from Malone. Penny spinning pass, trying to find Clem at the doorstep. Steered aside by the defense of XHP. Taking the other way across to Malone. Breakaway chance here for Malone. In on goal out of the backhand. That one saved by Kai again. Kai doing it all in between the pipes right now. As Malone has this one. Malone walking in again. He fires. That goes over the bar. Kutsky. Stripped at the blue line, 2-on-1 forming here the other way for Cheema. With it across to Penny, in on goal, saved by Werber. Might have got a piece of that one. As it bounces all the way out of the zone, back to center ice. Sordillo, or actually that's Leotard who nearly took that one away. As Stark corrals this one behind his own goal line. Stark looking for Robilotti. Into the zone, Robilotti, he fires, knocked away there by the pads of Werber. Trying to fight for it is Stark again, bounces away. Finds the stick of Les as the twos come together with Robilotti. Bounces all the way back to Parker. Parker, 2 goals tonight already. As the 2 opening goals for Cheema this evening. As this one's played forward to McGraw. Walking in, McGraw with it, trying to dance through Werber, able to get there for a second as Les has this one down below the goal line, looking for an option here. Not able to find it as Stark takes it away, trying to get away from McGee. Stark lost that puck as it's played up to Les once again. 2-on-2 the opposite direction. Les Lays that pass off, walking in XHP with it, trying to play it across. Onto the forehand, kicked away by Kai. Still in the zone. Sordillo across, trying to get it back. That one blocked in front. I think that was Robolotti who blocked that one in the middle as Lonergan goes the other direction. Lonergan leaves it for Parker. Trying to get by Leotard on the backhand. He can't get the shot off. McGee was there to steer it into the corner. As McGee's on it once again. That puck bounces all the way out of the zone on the misfired pass as Lonergan sends this one across to a teammate. This one played forward, nearly picked off by Walton, but it's in the zone. Played lower for Pirtle. Pirtle walking and couldn't get the shot off. Pirtle still with it down below the goal line. Sends this one back around down below the goal line again, looking for a rushing man in front as that one nearly on the Michigan chance there. Got steered aside as Pirtle picks up the loose puck. Lays this one off. Top of the point, walking in further. That one fired and saved by Werber as he lets it play off. Played forward looking for Walton. It goes too far for him as Lonergan collects. 1:12 left to go here in period number 1 as Cheema walked this one into the zone. Lays it forward to Pirtle, walking in, trying to drive to the backhand. He's not able to do so. Back up to the point. Cheema still with it, trying to create some offense here in the final minute of play of the first. Shots 13-12 right now in favor of XHP. Still down by a goal as Malone kicks this one forward to his stick. Malone with it, trying to dangle through. That one poked away. 3-on-1 the other direction here for Cheema. Laying that one back. Meant for Pirtle. Just couldn't connect on the pass as Walton plays this up to Malone. 2-on-1 with Kutsky. 30 seconds left to go. Kutsky mishandled the puck. And it bounces back to Cheema yet again. Lonergan lays this for Pirtle. Looking, trying to play back to Lonergan. Bouncing puck taken by Leotard. Looking to spring the other way for Malone a third time. Malone with it. Pulls up, waiting for Walton. That one, and they score! Able to get it just underneath the pads of Kai, and we are tied at 2. Walton with a big burst of speed to get up the ice. And a great pass there from Malone. Puts him at the 20-point mark this season in just game number 5. And for Walton, that's point number 16, goal number 4 of the year for the Savannah Ghost Pirates defenseman. 6 seconds left to go here in the first period. Cheema just trying to ride this thing out for the last couple seconds as that one bounces back up to the blue line, and that will do it for period number 1. So a 2-2 game after period 1, shots 14-12 in favor of XHP. We're going to step aside, take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the second period of action for you. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. Back for period number 2 here between Team Westside, sponsored by XHockey Products, and Team Ironbound, sponsored by Cheema Hockey. A 2-2 game here coming into the second period. 2 goals from Remy Parker for Cheema Hockey and goals from Ryan Sordillo and Pito Walton. At the end of the first period, gets things tied at 2. Coming into the second frame here, shots 14-12. Coming in to the middle period as Sordillo has this one again, looking for his second of the evening. Tried to find Walton in front, also looking for his second of the game. Here in the final evening of the 2024 Pro Division regular season. And the regular season for the entire JPL. As after tonight, we've got a 3-week break between now and the playoffs, starting back up in the first week of August. Down into the corner, Walton fighting for it there with a Cheema skater. This one played forward up to Pendy, taking the other direction. 3-on-1 opportunity here for Cheema, looking for a pass opportunity. That one goes off the iron. Still in the zone, Cheema with it. Lonergan cycling here, sharp angle shot goes wide of the cage and comes careening all the way out of the zone. Cheema with it again, looking for another opportunity here as they walk in, looking. Parker there in front. Parker fires, looking for the top shelf. Couldn't get it to go as Robolotti has to go all the way back out and collect. Parker got a stick onto it, tipped it into the zone as Leotard sends it out to Malone. Malone walking in, he fires, Kai paddles that one aside. As Kutsky can't keep that one away from Parker. 2-on-1 the other direction with McGraw. Parker with it across. McGraw there. He fires. That one goes off the crossbar again. Team Ironbound living up to their namesake here in the second period. Already 3 posts here in period number 2 as Parker sends this lower. Robolotti with it in front trying to find McGraw. It bounces away. Parker on it again. Back up to the point. Stark with this one. Stark able to spin away there from Malone. Still with the puck, lays it back to Robolotti. Bouncing pass. Parker gloves that one down. Has it taken aside, though. Malone with it. 2-on-1 the other direction. Malone across looking, trying to get the pass back here. Kutsky, the late man in, couldn't connect. Kutsky back to Malone. Malone, nice little shimmy move. Gets by Parker. Driving in that one. Saved by the top of the paddle there by Kai. As Parker takes it the other way again, trying to get by Kutsky, gets held up just a little bit there as he walks into the zone. Parker fires on the rebound there. That one, and he scores. Werber made the initial save, but Remy Parker able to find the back of the net for his hat trick here in just a period and barely 3 minutes here in this game. On shot number 15 of the night, Cheema take the 3-2 lead. Shots tied at 15 apiece. As this one taken here by XHP. That one poked aside. McGee down in his own zone, lays this one to Sordillo. Had the first goal of the evening for XHP as this one walked in by Walton. Walton with it, trying to feed Les at the goal mouth there as Les sends this one around down below the goal line. Les cycling, tries to play that one across, bounces back up to Walton out in the neutral zone. He takes it back all the way into his zone as Sordillo gets this one off the pass. Sordillo trying to dance into the middle. Lost an edge there. He's going to draw a penalty as Cheema touches up here. Sordillo's going to get a penalty shot opportunity here with 12:18 left to go in the second. Looking to tie the game up at 3. Sordillo with the opportunity to tie. Walks right up the gut, looking, he fires and scores! Able to beat Kai high over the blocker, and we're tied at once again. Sordillo, his second of the night. Once again, tied at 3 apiece as seems like we might have a little barking going on over on the Cheema bench. Not happy with that penalty shot call, but we continue on as Pirtle has this one into the zone. Pirtle trying to dance through 2 defenders, couldn't do so as this one's down below the goal line now. Cheema with it. Down on the far side corner. Looking to spin out away from Kutsky and McGee. McGee with a good tie up there, trying to poke the puck back to Walton. He's able to do so. Walton using some time here in his own end. Nearly had the puck taken away there, but he's able to regain possession. Walton driving in onto the backhand. Power move in front. Tried to tuck it by Kai on the short side. Couldn't do so. Still with it, though. XHP. Kutsky. He fires and roofs it. What a shot there from Carlos Kutsky. That was a wicked shot there from right at the top of the slot. And XHP have their first lead of the night. Goal number one of the season. Goal number one of the season in Game 3 here for XHP for the Riga, Latvia native. As this one taken here by Leotard into the zone. Tried to break through, couldn't do so, as that one's going to be called for offside there on XHP. Face-off just outside the Cheema blue line here as Kutsky has it once again. Finds Leotard on the saucer pass. Leotard looking in front, able to find Kutsky. That one goes wide, looking for his second of the game. As that pass goes all the way back out of the zone. Malone has to track back and collect here. Trying to gain some speed out the other way. Malone gets by one, looking to dance by another. Couldn't do so, had it poked away. XHP still with it, able to try and find Malone on the pass back to him. Sends it across Leotard. At the point. Plays across to Kutsky. Plays lower. That shot fired on Kai. Makes the save with the glove. As Cheema picked this one up. Back the other direction, trying to get on the odd man rush chance. They have people in front, trying to find Penny. Couldn't handle the pass. Just a little bit too far in front of him as Pendy has this down below the goal line again. Pendy looking back up to the point here. Cheema still with it at the blue line, trying to find Pendy down on the back door as this one taken out of the zone by XHP. Only for a second, though, as Cheema walk right back in. Cheema with it, trying to find the pass in front. Just goes too far as it's taken away here once again by XHP. Les with this one, waiting for some help here. Lays that pass back, walking right in, trying to get by Kai. What a save there by Kai, and he's able to cover. What a save there by Jason Kai. Read the play and waited out the shooter. And he's able to make the save. 16 saves on 20 shots so far tonight. As Cheema looking to stay perfect here so far this season. A perfect 6-0 so far, looking to complete the 7-0 undefeated regular season as Leotard fighting for this one here. Actually, that was McGee, rather, as this one sent across here. Down in the corner. XHP with it, looking for options. Have less at the top of the circle. Plays that one lower. Still in the zone. Sordillo fires that one on. Easily kicked away there by Kai. As this one is taken and calmed down here by Stark. Parker. As Robilotti. Back up to the point here for McGraw. Crosses up with Stark. Lays to Robilotti. Robilotti across to Parker. Walking in. Parker driving, and he scores. Goal number 4 of the evening, and we're tied once again. It is the Remy Parker show tonight, folks. 4 goals, and we're barely through halfway in this game. All 4 goals for Cheema tonight coming from Remy Parker. Now up to 9 goals so far this season. Potentially hitting double-digit goal marks just in this game as Malone takes that one away. Malone walking in on the backhand. That one saved by Kai. Wasn't sure where it was there for a second after he made the initial save as that one bounces over to Parker again. Parker trying to find McGraw in front, walking in. Werber able to make the stop. 2 good saves back-to-back there for both goaltenders as Parker is able to keep this one. The captain opts to take it back into neutral territory as he lays it off here for Clem, and he goes off for the change. Clem back to Pirtle. With some room, drives along the near side boards in front of his bench, drives now down around the cage, looking to get set up here in the zone. Cheema have to take it back out once again. Pass up to Clem. Tries to send it on through, walking in, partial breakaway chance to the forehand. That one goes off the iron. It's right underneath of Werber. He finally finds it, and he's able to cover. Awkward sequence there. Puck rang off the post and actually just sat right underneath of Werber. I'm shocked he didn't knock that one in with his stick or his paddle. But we continue on here. Shots 21-17. As this one taken by Cheema in the zone again. Pirtle with it. Back up to the blue line. Now at the top of the circle. Faked on the spinorama move. Still in the zone. Still on the puck here. Cheema driving around looking for some options. At the hash marks, looking to find it in the slot. That one broken up there by the defense. 2-on-1 opportunity the other way with Malone. Back the other direction. XHP, that one saved by Kai. Cheema with it if they can hurry. 2-on-1 of their own as Pirtle has this one. Pirtle with it. He fires short side. That one goes wide. Still in the zone. Bouncing puck. Cheema not able to handle it. Played out here. Malone with it. Trying to get on a breakaway chance. Malone walking in. He fires. That goes high and wide. Pass back across. Malone with it again. Sends it the opposite direction. That one fired a couple feet wide of their right post. As Leotard will have to track back in his own end. Pass picked off there by Pirtle. Looking to get by Leotard. He does. That one fought off by Werber. As this one skated the other way by Sordillo. Trying to get by Lonergan. Good stick in there by Lonergan. As Kai was able to make the stop on the weak shot there from Sordillo. Was able to sprawl out and make the save with the pad. As this one goes back up to the point. Now sent across for McGee. McGee walking in. That one steered away there by Kai. Was looking for a redirect in front by Kutsky. Kutsky with it again. Lays this one back off up to the point. Shot from the blue line. Redirected in front. Sordillo tried to get a whack at it in the air as Kai was able to just put it into the corner. Cheema with it right in front of us here on the near side boards. Driving in, laid off to Pendy. He fires that one just wide of the far side post. Couple inches wide there. Still tied at 4 here with 5:40 left to go here in the second period. Taken here by XHP. Now by Cheema as they're able to regain possession. Walking in. Cheema, nice little move trying to get by McGee. Can't do so. Back to Pendy. Pendy. Lonergan was calling for it as that one got sent across into the corner. McGee sends this one around. Trying to get to the loose puck was Sordillo. Robilotti got there first as it goes back into the XHP end. Pass played out the other way. Robilotti first to it a second time. Plays this across to Stark. Stark back to Robilotti. Played up here to Pendy as Pendy walks into the zone. Pendy being held up there by Kutsky. Walton trying to dig at it for XHP as well. Robilotti in there too as it's finally dug out again. Cheema with possession. Down there with Walton. Malone comes over to take it away looking for Kutsky. Kutsky up to Les. Les one-on-one the other way with Stark. Les with it. Waiting for some help here. Pulls up. Tries to find Kutsky on the pass. Kutsky with it. Looked to maybe get the shot off there. Was maybe waiting for Malone there for an open feed there on the back door. Just couldn't find it as that goes out the other way. Werber's going to have to come out and play it. Werber finds Les. Plays that pass across. Laid off here for Malone. As Malone pulls up just below the hash marks, trying to get it away from Robilotti. Walton is there, bouncing puck taken away by Stark. Malone tried to get it back, couldn't do so as Robilotti sends this one forward to McGraw. That one misfired on the pass there by Les as Parker winds up the shot and he scores. What a shot there by Remy Parker on the slapper. And that is goal number 5 of the evening for Parker. And Cheema get their lead back 5-4. Well, if you were looking for goals, we've got them here tonight, especially served up right on a platter by Remy Parker. 5 goals, a single period hat trick for Remy Parker, and a total of 5 this evening already. We've still got 3:45 left to go here in period number 2 in an entire third period. But all the offense tonight coming from the captain, Remy Parker. Now up to 10 goals on the season as Walton walks this one into the zone. Tried to get the shot off, couldn't do so. Clem with this one. Down in the corner, Walton able to get it back. Looking for options here, plays this one off. Crosses up down below the goal line, looking. Les driving to the net front, can't find the puck. Pass back across, looking for Walton. Walton on it once again. At the point. Walton driving in, top of the circle, tries to play a bouncing pass in front. Les is there, able to corral it, trying to get a shot off, redirected by Kai as it bounces into the corner. Leotard back up to the blue line. Les is there, walking in further. He fires that one, waffle boarded away there by Kai. Walton back up to the point again for Leotard. Under 3 to play here in period number 2 as this one's taken by McGraw in his own end. Pass across to McGee. Into the zone. That one bounces away. McGee with it again. Sordillo with this one. Sordillo pass across in front, trying. That one goes wide of the far post. As this one taking the other direction here. McGraw across to Parker. He fires and scores yet again. The double hat trick for Remy Parker gets that one through 5-hole on Werber. And it's now a 2-goal lead here for Cheema. Already starting to run out of room on my score sheet here for Remy Parker. 6 goals in the game this evening, all from Remy Parker, as he's trying to power this Cheema team to a perfect record to end the regular season. Pirtle with this one, plays this one across to Lonergan, walking in, trying to cut by Werber on the wraparound chance. That one in front, trickles just wide of the cage. Down below the goal line, trying to go back to Pirtle. They're able to find him. Back up to the top of the circle, crosses up with Lonergan. Pirtle with it, has to cycle back a second time. Lays this one off. Cheema deep in the zone, looking for options, trying to extend their lead up to 3. Biggest lead of the night right now at 2 goals, as this one trying to play forward through the legs. They can't do so. It's taken by XHP. 2-on-2 the other direction. McGee, the third man in, trying to hurry as XHP driving around in front. McGee, and they score. McGee able to find it in front on that pass on the doorstep on the wraparound, and it's back to a 1-goal game. As a great feed in front as McGee was able to find the loose puck and just tap it underneath Kai, and it's back to a 1-goal game here with 1:22 left to go here in period number 2 as Pirtle walks in, possible 2-on-1 chance. Pirtle fires, saved by Werber. Rebound was there. He's able to get a hold onto it and lays it off to Les. Ups to continue play here. Shots 28-21 in favor of XHP, but Cheema still with the 1-goal lead as this one bounces to Sordillo. Sordillo also on hat trick watch here this evening, has 2 goals, one of them in the first, one of them here in this second frame on the penalty shot. As we've got 45 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Pirtle with this one, spins this one back across, taken away here by Malone, tried to feed it across, couldn't do so. Malone nearly got back to the loose puck, couldn't do it, as this one is calmed down here by Lonergan. Lonergan trying to cut right up the gut, lays this one off, looking to get it back here in front. That one skips over the net as Les grabs this one for XHP, spins that back right onto Werber, actually, as Kutsky plays this one up to Malone. Now up to Les. 3-on-2 if they can hurry. Back to Malone here. Malone tries to cut through, is looking to go back to Les, just too far for him. Back up to Les once again at the blue line. He's able to keep it in, gets it by Robilotti. Looking in front, Carlos Kutsky is there. Pass across, too hot for him to handle as Pirtle sends that one back deep into his own end, and that'll do it for the second. So a 6-5 lead here for Team Ironbound heading into the second intermission. All powered by the stick of Remy Parker. But we're going to step aside, take a short break, and we'll be back for period number 3. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name is Carl Pascal, back here for period number 3 of the final night of the Jersey Pro League 2024 season. Here for game number 1, Team Westside, sponsored by XHockey Products, versus Team Ironbound, sponsored by Cheema Hockey. Cheema currently with the 6-5 lead over XHockey Products, all powered by the stick of Remy Parker. All 6 goals coming from Parker tonight. Puts him now at 11 on the season. Now up to 15 points this year. As that pass sent from Malone. Kai coming out to play this one. Sends this across to Stark. Shots 28-22 in favor of XHP here in this one so far. But Cheema still with the 1-0 lead. As this one sent to McGee, looking across Malone as they're trying to get by Kai. He puts it wide, had the whole cage. He had the whole cage there on the backhand, just put it wide of the goal as Les sends it back to him. Malone in front, trying to break through on the pass attempt. That one skips the side off the poke check there from Kai. Malone spinning on a dime. That one taken away by Stark. Walton with this one across to Les. In front, that one wide on the redirect. XHP trying to tie this game every which way possible as Les trying to find Malone. It bounces over his stick. Cheema, 2-on-1 opportunity other way. Cheema with it, looking for the pass across to Pendy on the doorstep. That one goes wide. I think Warburg might have gotten a little bit of a piece of it as this one taken by XHP again. Into the zone. Walton with this one. He fires that one, steered aside by the blocker of Kai, and now we're going to get a whistle for a high stick here on Cheema. .14:09 left to go here in period number 3. And make sure to stay tuned for game number 2 of tonight when Team Lincoln Park, sponsored by Lab Elite Hockey, take on Team Broadway, sponsored by the 43 Oak Foundation, in the final game of the regular season. And the final game before our 3-week break between now and the playoffs. As this one taken here by Leotard the other direction. Leotard into the zone. Looking in for, tried to find Sordillo. Couldn't get to the pass as it's taken by Clem and played the other way. McGraw into the zone with it across. He fires. That one goes off the iron. Another post hit for Cheema here in this one, living up to their namesake as this one goes back out to Parker. Parker. All 6 goals for him here tonight. Trying to power this Cheema squad to a perfect 7-0 record as Parker tries to walk in past 2 defensemen there, couldn't do so. Taken here by XHP. Loose puck kept in the zone there by Cheema, though. Looking for options. Have Parker in the middle trying to cut into the slot. That one fired on and held onto by Werber. Face off to the left there of Werber as Kutsky collects this one off the draw. Malone sends it back to Kutsky. Kutsky trying to get by Lonergan. He fires that one wide of the cage. McGee able to keep it in the zone. McGee down in the corner. With it, looking, has Malone in front. That one goes over the bar. The one-timer just a little too high as that one gets by Pirtle. Him in a foot race with Kutsky down into the zone here for XHP. Pirtle ended up losing a glove there, has to go back and collect it here as the referee tosses it to him. As Kutsky tried to go the other direction, picked off by Lonergan. Lonergan into the zone. Still with it, Lonergan cycling back up to the blue line. Lays this one off here, walking in. Down at the goal line once again now behind the cage. Pirtle gets this one back out at the point. With his glove back, Pirtle cycling around here at the top of the zone. Lays this one back down to Lonergan, able to find Pirtle yet again. Bouncing puck, trying to take it away as Maloney's able to do so. Malone, 2-on-1 with Kutsky the other way. Tries to feed him. Kutsky able to regain the pass. That one fired, and he scores. Kutsky able to finish on the backhand, and we are tied once again. Kutsky, his second of the game. And we are tied at 6. XHP is not done yet. Trying to get over 500 here to end the year and stop Cheema from going a perfect 7-0 as Walton lays this one back to Les. Nearly taken away there by Pendy. Almost had it as XHP are able to keep it in the zone, trying to drive it on the backhand, now behind the cage. Looking back up to the point, they're able to find Walton at the blue line. Walton dances by one only for a second. He's able to get it back, though, on the bouncing pass. In front, Les was there. It goes wide of the cage on the redirect. Les with it again. Back up to the point, Walton. At the top of the zone, trying to spin away from Lonergan. Sends it lower, connects on the pass to Sordillo, trying to get by one, walking in, and he scores! What a move by Sordillo, and that's the hat trick for him as he roofs it by the glove of Kai, and XHP have the lead. A natural hattie there for Ryan Sordillo, a goal in period 1, 2, and 3. As XHP now take the lead by 1, 7-6. Kai able to make that stop on the drive into the zone. Back the other direction here. Cheema with it, back up to the point, looking to get back. Tied once again as Stark has it. He fires from the top of the slot. Blocked there by Walton as he tries to get by Lonergan with some shifty little shoulder fakes there as it goes all the way down the ice. Kai doesn't touch up, and that'll be an icing there on XHockey Products. Off the draw. Taken here by Kutsky here for XHP. Has 2 goals tonight. He's also on hat trick watch. Up to Malone. That one gets by him as Stark has to go back and get this one, and that's another icing here on XHP. Face off to the right here of Werber. Stark with this one off the draw. Tried to find Robilotti on the quick pass as it comes out of the zone. Kutsky with the puck. Has Malone on the far side, driving in, walking right in. That goes wide on the shot. Stark with this one. 9:35 left to go here in the game. Cheema looking to stay perfect as that one just gets by the stick of Malone. Would have had a breakaway chance, trying to go up 2 goals here as Parker walking in again, looking for more. Parker, that one fired on, kicked away by Werber, up to Kutsky. Bounces off his stick. Robilotti finds this one forward up to McGraw. He fires that one, deflected up into the netting. And we'll get a whistle here with 9:11 left to go here in this third period. Shots 33-25 in favor of XHockey Products. McGraw off the draw. Has it taken away by Kutsky. Malone sends this one forward to Sordillo. 2-on-0 opportunity. Malone back to Sordillo to Malone, and he scores. Malone able to finish there on the 2-on-0. Kai got a little bit of it, but not enough, as it's now a 2-goal lead for XHP. As Cheema now down 2 with under 9 to play here in the third. Is there some more Remy Parker magic left in the tank here for Cheema tonight, or will somebody else able to find Twine here in this one? Clem across to Lonergan. Lonergan trying to walk in here, has that taken by Sordillo. Also just want to give a big shout out to Lonergan actually, as Pirtle walks right in here, and that's going to be called for offside. Pirtle not happy with it, but we're going to get the whistle anyway, as a couple of Cheema players not happy about the call. And I think this faceoff is actually going to stay in the zone. They might say this is a wrong call here, so it seems like the faceoff is going to be in the zone. But like I was saying, I wanted to give a shout out to Lonergan for one of our most viewed clips ever on our social medias here for Breakout Sports Broadcasting, as Pirtle has this one across to Lonergan. He fires it wide. What a rip there by Lonergan, but his goal there on the penalty shot, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It's one of our first clips from the JPL Pro Division this year. But that goal there by Lonergan has almost 80,000 views on Instagram. So thank you very much for liking and viewing that video. We really appreciate it for us here, and want to give a shout out to him for giving us that good of content, as this one walked in by him, sent looking for Pirtle into the middle. Pirtle with this one. Pirtle cycling around here in the zone. Awaiting some help here, back up to the point. Lonergan is there, steers this one back to Pirtle. Has a little bit of room, trying to get by Sordillo. Pirtle with it, wraparound chance, has to pull out at the last second. Lonergan with it, he fires, it goes off the iron. Outside of the post there for Lonergan, another one off the iron here for Team Ironbound. Like I said, living up to their namesake, have hit a bunch of posts here in this game. As this one taken here by XHP. McGee with it, looking for Walton. Too hard of a pass for him to handle. As this one, 2-on-1 into the zone here, trying to drive in. That one fired, and they score. Back down to 1 here for Cheema. And it's just a 1-goal game here with 7:05 left to go here in period number 3. Has a beautiful little feed in front and a good drive to the net mouth. And a good shot to get it up and above the shoulders of Werber, is walking in once again, trying to feed it in front, just goes wide on the pass. Nearly tied up at 8 quickly, as Cheema trying to get this game back, as finally somebody besides Remy Parker is able to score for Cheema, as Malone goes the other way. Breakaway chance here for Malone, walking in, driving in, that backhander, and he scores. Once again, a 2-goal lead powered by the stick of Malone, his second of the game. And that was Tyler Fogu who scored the goal there for Cheema. As it says over on the live stats here, as Walton walking in, looking for an option, trying to play in front for Malone again, looking for his hat trick goal now too. Malone across to Walton, in front, redirected, big save there by Kai. In the corner, McGraw plays this one out. Cheema now down by 2 once again as Pendy gets control of the puck here. Nearly whiffed on the pass as his teammates able to come in and collect it. Looking for some options in the zone is Cheema. Pendy in the slot trying to play down for Parker. Already 6 goals as he fires that off the crossbar. Walking in, that one saved by Werber. Parker nearly beat Werber yet again for goal number 7. Just wasn't able to beat the crossbar. A few inches too high there. But a 9-7 lead here with 5:48 left to go in game number 1. Shots 35-27 in favor of XHP. As this one taken in their own end by Sordillo. As Kutsky can't get to that one first. Robilotti sends us forward. Pendy looking in for the Parker, and he tucks it on the backhand. A nasty feed from Pendy to Parker. Goal number 7 of the night for Parker, and he cuts the lead back down to 1. Goals in all 3 periods, 2 in the first, 4 in the second, and now 1 here in the third to cut the lead to 1 with 5:25 left to go here in the third. Cheema trying to stay perfect, powered off of the magic stick of Remy Parker as this one walked into the zone here by XHP. Stark with this one, sent back up the other way. Pendy has Robilotti with him, plays it to him on the backhand, tries to go back to Pendy. Robilotti able to keep it in the zone, looking to find Parker yet again. The captain driving lower down below the goal line. Parker back up to the point for Stark. Across, Robilotti there. Looking in front, that one fought off by Werber with the pads. Stark able to find it at the top of the circle. Bouncing puck, Robilotti able to keep it away from Kutsky. Robilotti with it again. Back to Stark. Stark crosses off with Parker. That one fired right at the doorstep. Penny couldn't get it to go. Robilotti sends this one back out of the zone. Parker going back to collect in his own end. 4:30 left to go here in the game as Parker walks this one forward. Parker walking, trying to drive by Leotard, can't do so. Now trying to cut by him, trying to drive to the net front. That one looking for Clem. Bouncing puck comes careening out of the zone as Pirtle is able to corral it. Pirtle just hopped on, burst of speed into the zone. Pirtle trying to drive through Leotard, able to take it away. Sent this one over to Les. Les walking into the zone here for XHP. Trying to kill some time here on the clock, up by 1 goal. Les sends this forward towards the goal crease of Kai as Lonergan able to take it away. Lonergan with some room on the far side boards, walking in. Lonergan, he fires gloved up there by Werber. He opts to play it. Trying to kill more clock here, up to Malone. Malone trying to get by Lonergan, can't do so. Good stick work there from Lonergan to get the puck away. As this one walked in by Cheema yet again. Cheema with it, cutting around, have to peel out at the bottom of the circle. Still with the puck, looking for some options. Malone all over the Cheema skater there as this one played back up to Lonergan. Cycling, walking in, Lonergan, he fires, puts it wide of the far post. Cheema still with it, watching for Kai if he's going to come out of his cage. Still 3:08 left to go here in the game. Clem with it. Clem looking for some options, lays this off to Lonergan. Lonergan, he fires, saved by Werber, and he holds on with just under 3 minutes left to go in the game. Shots 35-31 here in this one in favor of XHP. They've got a 1-goal lead here with 2:56 left to go in the third. Cheema needing 1 to tie to try and stay perfect. As that faceoff is won by XHP. Walton down below the goal line, being hounded by Pirtle, ended up losing his stick. Can't get the puck away as it's taken the other direction. 2-on-2 the other way. That one blocked in front there by Clem. Able to steer it aside. 3-on-2 if they can hurry. Cheema with it. Pirtle has to cycle back around. Still at the top of the zone. Pirtle with it crossing up there with Clem. Sends to Lonergan. Walking in. Lonergan goes down below the goal line. Lonergan looking for an option. Spins back to Clem. Clem looking for a lane to shoot. Lays this one off here. Still in the zone. Cheema with it. Back to Pirtle. Top of the circle now, the hash marks. Driving lower. Sharp angle shot. Saved there by Werber. And he's going to cover with 2:05 left to go here in the third. Waiting for the signal is Kai. Still in his cage down on the right side of us. As this faceoff is won by Cheema. Back up to the point. Walking in that shot. Redirected in front. And Werber's going to hold on. Face-off won here by Cheema. Puck at the point. It's kept in at the blue line. A good keep there as it's sent lower. Walking in, trying to drive into the net front. That one saved Werber. 2 big saves, and he's able to cover for a third. 1:46 left to go here in this third period. Cheema trying to tie as they signal for a timeout here, and they will call one here with 1:46 left to go in the game, trying to tie it. And trying to keep their perfect season alive. Since they're going to take a timeout, we're going to take a brief one here as well, with 1:46 left to go here in the third period. Here out of the timeout here with 1:46 left to go here in the third period. Cheema down by 1. Kai still in his cage right now. Was hoping they would have won that face-off as Pirtle picks this one up. Pirtle gives the signal. Kai to the bench. Extra skater on here for Cheema as Lonergan walks in trying to find Pirtle. Pirtle back up to the point, kept in here by Cheema across. Parker at the net front looking for this pass in the middle as that one blocked the side there. Kutsky trying to keep it away. Parker all over him. Kutsky still able to keep the puck down in the corner. Puck sent around, up and out of the zone. And will this go for an icing? Yes, it will. So an icing here on XHP with 1:03 left to go. Cheema looking to tie this game up at 9. Lonergan at the point with it. Lonergan with it through traffic. Meant for Parker on the redirect. He has it down below the cage. Pass sent across. Walton all over the Cheema skater as Parker trying to get into the middle. All 3 people converge on him down there as Lonergan picks this one up. At the point, Lonergan lays this one off. Driving into the middle. Laid off for Pirtle again. Pirtle with it. Lays it off once, a third time. As that one in front, looking on the redirect, they can't get it to go. Down to 30 seconds left to go here in the game. Pass sent out, picked off by Pirtle on the clear. Pirtle fires, redirected, bounced away in front into the corner. Malone down low, trying to get a shot away, and he's going to get a stick up high. And we're going to get a penalty shot here for Malone here with 19.3 left to go. And it's going to be a high sticking call. And Parker was looking for a call down in the corner before as he was getting hounded by a couple of players as he gets some stick taps. And Malone getting some stick taps from his bench as well as this one is going to be taken by Malone here on the penalty shot. Malone with it to the right side, cuts back into the middle, stays on the forehand. That one saved by Kai. Tried to beat him 5-hole. Face off back. In the end of Cheema. 19.3 seconds left to go. XHP trying to hold on here at the very end. As that face-off won there by Cheema. Extra skater to the bench quickly. Lonergan plays up to Pirtle. Now up to Parker. He walks into the zone trying to find Pirtle. He goes back to Parker. Parker with it. Up to the point. Lonergan. 7 seconds left to go. Bouncing puck in front. That one steered out of the zone. And that will do it. Cheema finally falls here in the final game of the season. Undefeated no more as XHP are able to hold on and defeat the top team in the JPL and win 9-8 over Team Ironbound here in the final game of the regular season. What a win for XHP. Cheema fought real hard, powered by 7 goals from Remy Parker. Just wasn't able to get that 8th one or get a little bit more help from the rest of his teammates. Besides Jason Kai in net to try and get this thing tied at the very end and stay undefeated. But what an effort by XHP to finally put an L on the Cheema record heading into the playoffs. They are mortal. XHP proving Cheema to be mortal here in this 2024 season. But we're going to step aside. That is it for game number 1 of the evening. A massive win by XHP, 9-8 over Cheema Hockey. Final shots tied at 36 apiece. But that'll do it for game number 1. Make sure to stay tuned for game number 2 of the evening and the final game of the JPL 2024 season, or regular season, when Team Lincoln Park, sponsored by Lab Elite Hockey, takes on Team Broadway, sponsored by the 43 Oak Foundation. My name's Carlo Pascal, and we'll see you in just a little bit.
inside a kiln between the firing. I gotta break sometime, you blazed it anyway. Screamed across the city from a windowsill. I gotta break sometime, that's all you had to say. But the more I know, the less I seem to care. Weighted down by everything and falling through the air. And the more I hold, the less that I can bear. But hey, I gotta break sometime. Written in the back of my old diary, I gotta break sometime. It's underlined in lead. Scroll across the screen beneath the spider ring. I gotta break sometime. I left it all unread. Cracked inside a kiln between the firing. I gotta break sometime. You blazed it anyway. Screamed across the city from a windowsill. I gotta break sometime. That's all you had to say. A bit before the opening said I took the bet. I know the rest is good, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I can scarce get by on second breaths between the breaths. Now it's 1 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing in between each rest, but I'm not going to cave. I guess I made it. Yeah, I said that I'll come along this time, but when I try, I get the feeling I someday will die, and I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know and what I know. I'm sitting on the 501 moment's rest, a glacial pace, I won't lose faith. Maybe if I stay around the rest to prove myself, I still save face. Now we're on our way before I quit at 9:30. Can't get out of this, no, I lost that little time. I guess I'll make it, yeah. I said that I'll come along this time, but when I try, I get the feeling I someday will die, and I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know and what I know. So I walked out the back before the second set settled my debt. I'll miss the rest, that's fine, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I could scarce get by on second breath between the press. Now it's 3 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing, so I'll hit replay. So now I'll set the pace. With such short time, yeah, I really must make haste. But I don't know what's ahead, or what the ending will bring. I just need to take a minute and then try again to take out the king. If I'm stuck, I'll call you with each stage I'll move through. Well, I know just a little more. Each step alone brings us closer to that old throne. If I'm stuck, I'll call you with each stage I'll move through. Well, I know just a little more. Each step alone brings us closer to that old throne. Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words or how to conjugate them. Was it really past tense I heard, or was it present perfect? Maybe we could forget the time you faced that friend without me. Maybe we could go back to mine, pretend it never happened. Oh, when they're always out of time and you say it will be fine, well, I just can't find the line. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I've been drifting again. Could you repeat the question? No, I guess I do not know when it first became a problem. Sorry that it's all such a mess. The words, they seem to leave me. Didn't really quite catch the rest. Not keen on it repeating. Oh, when they're always out of time and you say it will be fine, well, I just can't find the lines. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. When you throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words. Was it really past tense I heard? Maybe we could forget the time. Maybe we could go back to mine. Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah.
Good evening, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. Back here for game number 2. My name is Corolla Pascal, the final game of the Jersey Pro League regular season here tonight. And it looks like we've got a little bit of a short bench for both teams here between Team Lincoln Park, sponsored by Lab Elite Hockey, and Team Broadway, sponsored by the 43 Oak Foundation, as seems like we're only going to have 15-minute periods instead of 16-minute periods here for the final game of the JPL regular season. And we're off here for the final game of the regular season. A very short bench here tonight as Schelling walks right in, driving in on Kenny. That one saved quickly there by the blocker of Kenny. Rubin across, trying to find Burns into the zone, looking for some options. Burns down low, looking for Ragusa in the middle as that one goes into the corner. Oak with not a lot of skaters, a lot of their players playing with Team Jamaica up in Ontario right now, as this one is taken by Burns. Here the other way, 3-on-1 opportunity for Lab. Ragusa with it, looking to drive it in on the backhand. That one bounces into the corner. Fortescue with this one, lays this one across. Burns there trying to drive into the low slot. Burns still with the puck, has that one steered aside, back up to Spitznagel. Spitznagel back up to the point, trying to drive in, looking. Lab with it, cutting through into the slot. That one steered aside. Some good defense there, but Lab able to get it back as they try and finish the change here. Into the zone. This one taken away. Schelling the opposite direction. Breakaway chance here for him. Schelling walking in on the backhand. Kenny makes the save, and it goes in anyway. It bounces off Campom and Osi, and it redirects into the net. So a 1-0 lead for 43 Oak. And I'm pretty sure Schelling is going to get credit for that goal, as it bounced off the skate of Campom and Osi past Kenny. Second shot of the game, and we already have a goal here in this one, as this one is dumped forward. Taken away there by Oak. Grevy with this one, the captain of this 43 Oak squad, sitting at 1-5 on the year, looking to maybe get one more win out here in the final game of the regular season, as that one bounces away from the crease of Trevor Babin. Babin, a 1-2 record, a 10 flat GAA, 792 save percentage, has the only win of the year for 43 Oak of their 3 goaltenders. Meanwhile, Ryan Kenny over on the opposite side, 2-4 on the year, 950 GAA and an 819 save percentage for the Reading Royals goaltender. As this one walked forward into the zone, Oak with it across, Grevy driving in, that one shoulder save there by Kenny, and it goes in on the second chance. Oak able to take a quick 2-0 lead here in this one. 3 shots, 2 goals here for 43 Oak. As they take the 2-0 lead early here in period number 1 here of the final game of the JPL regular season. All of the playoffs finalized here for both divisions now, both the pro and the club division after last night's final club division game between Hockey House Podcast and Synergy. Hockey House Podcast winning that game. Unfortunately, we weren't able to be here for yesterday's lone game of the evening. But Hockey House Podcast able to win and actually jump up to the number 5 spot in the pro division, pushing Synergy back down to the bottom number 6 position for the JPL Club Division playoffs. Oak with this one once again in the neutral zone, trying to spring Grevy. Has Schelling on the opposite side. Grevy with it. Tried to go back up to the top of the slot, but it steered away. Burns with this one. Schelling able to pick off the pass. Has Grevy in front. Redirected. It goes wide. Grevy got a second chance shot on as well. Saved by Kenny. As Fortescue hit the deck, trying to go the opposite direction. Lost an edge there. As this one taken by Burns into the zone. Driving in, Burns with it in on Babin. Couldn't get the shot off. Redirected in front. Babin able to make the initial save scramble at the blue paint as it bounces over to the far side hash marks. Cam Pominosi with it. At the point now, driving lower into the zone. He fires glove down by Babin, who's going to play it. Pass out the other way. Taken by Oak. Into the zone, trying to get by the defense there of Lab. That one steered wide of the cage. Taken by Lab once again. Cam Pominosi with it. Driving 2-on-1. Lays that one off. Saved by Babin. Nice save there by Babin on the transition across on that 2-on-1. As he'll make his 4th stop of the evening. Puck redirects towards his crease. Schelling able to steer to side. Schelling with this one, plays this forward. Bouncing puck played back into the Lab defensive end. Redirected forward by Cam Pominosi up to Spitznagel. Spitznagel driving in, he fires short side. That one goes wide of the cage. Rings all the way out of the zone. Kenny comes way out of his net to play the puck. Nearly knocked down there by an Oak skater. Kenny trying to get back in his crease as Schelling trying to turn and fire. Still with it. He fires. That goes wide of the cage. Oak spinning around down low. Tried to drive in to the net front. Couldn't do so. Taken away here by Lab. Under 10 minutes to go here in period number 1 as Cam Pominosi spins that one back. Driving in his Lab once again. Lab with it. Nearly had it taken by Schelling. Weren't able to keep it away. Rubin able to keep this in the zone. Rubin with it, driving, gets by one. He fires. Babin able to make the initial save. Bounces down below the goal line. Taken by Oak the other way. Bouncing puck, steered aside by Burns or not, and that's going to be called for offside. Schelling about 10 or so feet over the blue line. As we'll get a whistle here with 9:27 left to go in period number 1. Schelling off the draw, face-off, not able to win that as Kenny goes back behind his cage to get it. Lays this one forward, back here to Fortescue. Fortescue sends this one up. Grevy picks it off, nearly took out our cameraman there, went off the netting. Down at the bench there of Oak. Ringed right up towards our cameraman, Scott Poltz. We'll have to do a quick check-in on Scotty at the end of this period here. Puck didn't hit him, but it came a little bit closer than I'm sure both him and we would have liked for comfort. That's about the second time we've had that happen here at the JPL. Not this season. It happened once last year where it came pretty close, and it was actually Scotty on camera that time as well, as this one comes all the way out of the zone here. Lab trying to break in. The 11s come together down there in the corner as Oak take this one back out into the neutral zone, having Grevy on the left side walking in. That one fired, saved by Kenny with the glove. Lab able to take this one away. Schelling with it, able to keep it in, dumps it back down into the zone as Kenny looking for the stretch pass here up to Burns. Burns Walking in has Cam Pominosi. That one fired off the post, off the opposite post as well by Cam Pominosi. The double post hit there for Lab would have cut the lead to 1. But we continue on, a 2-0 lead as Grevy walking in, tried to play the pass back. It's taken away by Cam Pominosi. Back the other direction for Spitznagel. Spitznagel trying to get on the puck. Not able to do so, was closed out by the defense. Bouncing puck the other way. Taken here by Oak once again. Driving and trying to cut by the defense. Able to do so for a second. Shot goes wide. Cam Pominosi with it again. Trying to feed Spitznagel. 3-on-1 if they can hurry up. Spitznagel with it across. Tried to feed it on the backdoor pass. Out the other way. Oak with it again. Looking. Grevy at the net front. Saved by Kenny. He opts to play it. Up here to Spitznagel. 7:27 left to go here in period number 1 as Spitznagel tried to go short side. Saved by Babin. Spitznagel with it again. Spinning around down on the far side corner. Able to keep the puck. Looking for an option. Plays back up to the blue line now to Ruben. Ruben loses the handle of that one. Trying to get it back here. Looking for an option to play back up to the point. Can't do so. 2-on-1 opportunity here for Oak the other way. With it. Pass across to Grevy. Too far for him to handle. Bounced off the end boards there as it's taken and kept in the zone there by Oak. Cycling back up at the point. They're chased out of the zone by Fortescue. A deke by him. Looking to walk in again. With it. Cutting into the slot. Dancing around. Looking for a shooting lane. That one fired by Kenny. Saved by the shoulder. Still with it in the paint. That one steered aside as Fortescue has a 2-on-0 the other way. Here the opposite direction as Burns fires that one. Saved there by the shoulder of Babin. As this one's played out to Grevy. Has Schelling on the opposite side. Pass too far for him. 6:20 left to go here in period number 1. Puck comes out of the zone. Ragusa trying to keep it there. Can't do so. As this pass is played the other way. Schelling into the zone. Schelling down below the goal line, awaiting some help here. Schelling, he fires that one. Goes off the top of the crossbar and out. And we get a whistle with 5:52 left to go here in period number 1. Face off one back here by Oak at the point. Schelling with it. Walking in further. Schelling towards the goal. Still with it again. Back across to Grevy. Couldn't get a connect on the shot. Back the other way. Burns with it as Cam Pominosi with him. Burns to Cam Pominosi. Couldn't handle the pass. Shot 6-5 right now in favor of Lab as Cam Pominosi driving into the net, trying to get by Babin. Can't do so. Babin sprawling to make the save there as Burns to Spitznagel. Kicked aside there by Babin, and he got the second one as well. As this goes out the other way, breakaway chance here for Oak. Walking right in on Kenny, back to Schelling. Kenny able to make the stop. Taken here the other direction, 2-on-0 once again. Walking and trying to get it by Kenny. Schelling can't hold on to the pass. Puck still in the zone. Oak with it again, looking for another chance here. Grevy across, trying to feed Schelling on the back door, taken by Schelling again. Circling on the near side of hash marks. Schelling with it across into Grevy, can't get it to go. Was right on top of Kenny on the blue paint as Spitznagel. The other way with Cam Pominosi. Spitznagel with it, he fires, saved by Babin. Cam Pominosi. Down low, bounces it back to Spitznagel, looking for a pass in front of that one there, kicked aside by Babin. Down to 4:20 left to go here in period number 1. As this one's played out here by Oak the other way. Oak into the zone already with the 2-0 lead, trying to drive around the goal crease. Cycling back up here, that one fired wide of the near side post. Down low to Grevy. Grevy in front, that pass right on top of Kenny. Was able to get the paddle in there and steer it away. Stretch pass the other direction. Into the zone goes Lab, only for a second. Oak regained possession. Bouncing puck goes up to Grevy. Grevy can't hold on to that one. Played back the other way. Lab trying to get on the partial breakaway chance. They can't do so, as that one gets by an Oak skater as Ruben touches this one up. Taking the other direction now. Lab into the zone, looking, trying to drive around with the power move. They do. Babin able to stretch out and make the save. Pass right in front, goes just wide of the stick of a Lab skater, as back the other way goes Oak. Into the zone, Oak with it. That one fired. Save there by Kenny with the pads. Still in the zone here for Oak. Trying to drive around the defense. Cam Pominosi, good job to hold up the skater as they play this one back across. Walking in, Schelling, sharp angle shot, saved by Kenny. Still back out on the puck down below the goal line. Fighting for it with Ruben down there. Still in the zone, Oak with it. Wrap back here to Schelling, sharp angle shot, saved by Kenny. Puck still there in the slot. That one gets deflected up into the netting here with a stoppage with 2:37 left to go in the frame. Face-off one back here by Oak. Schelling with it again, lays this one off. Back up to the point here. Circling around at the top of the near side circle is Oak, laying this one off once again. Driving in, played down, looking for Schelling at the goal crease as it's taken away by Lab. Up to Fortescue with Burns. Burns, 2-on-1 with Fortescue. Burns with it to Fortescue, saved by Babin with the far side pad. Walked into the zone once again here by Oak. Played across, was looking for Schelling. Spitznagel able to get a stick in there. That one steered right near the crease of Kenny. Comes bouncing all the way out of the zone as Oak regain possession here. Oak the other way into the zone, looking, trying to cut into this high slot. Bouncing puck. Burns and Spitznagel combine to get it out of the zone. Burns with it. Has Spitznagel on the opposite side. Burns to Spitznagel, and he scores. The feed from Burns to Spitznagel, and he cuts the lead to 1 here with 1:34 left to go in period number 1. Face-off one there by Lab. Back into their own end, now down by only 1 goal. Shots 10-9 in favor of Lab Elite Hockey. But still down by a goal here as they try to walk on through there. Can't do so. With it again is Burns trying to drive in. Babin able to make the save. 2-on-0 opportunity if they can hurry. Schelling with this one. Schelling with it. Schelling across. That shot fired goes wide of the cage. Saved there partially by Kenny as this one bounces up into the bench of 43 Oak here with 1:02 left to go in period number 1. Face-off one here by Lab once again. Back to Ruben. Able to keep the puck, sends it forward, looking for some options here. Lab into the zone. Lab with it, trying to send it across. We're looking for Burns on the doorstep as this one played in a foot race for Grevy. Ruben trying to get back on him. Grevy, he fires, save there by Kenny. Trying to play quickly. Looking to do so, he does. Stretch pass all the way out to Burns. Burns has Ruben with him in a 2-on-1. Burns with it to Ruben. That one saved by Babin at the doorstep. That's a big save there by Trevor Babin. Here with 32.1 seconds left to go in period number 1. Schelling plays this one out to Grevy. Grevy looking, trying to drive further into the zone, can't do so. Across to Ruben. Ruben walking in. He fires. Babin able to make the save. Opts to play it out. Pass across. Walking in. Oak with it. Last second chance to Schelling. Across to Grevy. That one stopped at the doorstep. No goal. The referees wave it off. And that'll do it for period number 1. So 2-1 after 1 in favor of the 43 Oak Foundation. Shots 12-11 in favor of Lab Elite Hockey. But we're going to step aside, take a short break, and we'll be back. We'll be here for the second period for you. No. I don't know. Yeah. I have no idea how close he came. Yeah, I was just like, whoa. It hits me in the head, coconut noise happens. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. Back here for period number 2 between Team Lincoln Park, sponsored by Lab Elite Hockey, versus Team Broadway, sponsored by the 43 Oak Foundation. It's a 2-1 lead here for 43 Oak as that puck gets deflected up in to space here at the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House. But a 2-1 lead here for 43 Oak. Shots 13-11 in favor of Lab Elite Hockey, but still down by 1 goal as Cam Pominosi has this one, trying to fight for it along with Spitznagel down at the near side hash marks. Bouncing over to Fortescue. Fortescue has it taken away. Schelling there looking for the stretch pass out the other direction. Into the zone. This one played forward up to Oak. Oak to Schelling, trying to drive in. Kenny able to get a pad on it, and the net comes off. Face-off one here by Lab, trying to find Ruben, can't do so. Grevy with this puck, plays this one back to his teammate in his own end. Also, just wanted to say Scotty is okay, down doing camera for us. The puck did not hit him. Made sure to check in on him as Kenny nearly got ran over there, driving to the net front, but Scotty is all good. Down there doing camera for us. Puck didn't hit him. He's okay. Honestly, he said he didn't even see how close the puck even came to him since he was looking through the camera. But Babin able to make the save there, getting another stoppage here with 14:40 left to go in the second period. Face-off one here by Lab, flipped up and out of the zone up to Grevy. One-on-one the other way. Grevy trying to drive around. Grevy with it, trying to play this one back here. Couldn't get the shot off. Was his teammate there in front in the slot. Bouncing pass, back up. Bounces all the way over to the opposite side hash marks. As this one's played out the other way. Burns trying to play this one across was looking for Ragusa as this one's taken here by Schelling. Schelling up to Grevy once again. He hits the deck. Lost an edge there on the ice as back the other way goes Lab across in front. Babin with a massive save with the pads. Gets another one from the seat of his pants and they finally score. My goodness, 2 insane saves there from Babin. But finally Lab are able to break the deadlock and they tie this game up at 2. Not sure who that was that scored the goal there for Lab, but we'll have to see. Maybe it'll appear up on the live stats. As this one taken here by Burns ended up losing the puck. As this one taken forward the other way here for Lab. Lab walking in, trying to drive by. Ragusa can't handle that one, trying to spin around, looking. That one goes wide of Babin. Taking the other way here. Bouncing puck down at the goal crease. Now over at the hash marks, back up to Burns. Walking in, gets by one. He fires and roofs it bar down. And just like that, Lab Elite Hockey take the lead. Here, 3-2. What a shot there from Mickey Burns, goal number 5 of the year. Fortescue into the zone, looking for more, tried to play that across to Rubin. Still in the zone, Rubin with this one, looking back to Fortescue, trying to fire that one, blocked in front. Back the other way here, walking in, pass back across into the slot. Oak put that one off the iron. Rubin the other way, 2-on-1 with Cam Pominosi. Rubin, power move, tried to get by Babin, couldn't do so. Was able to get the stick in there to poke check it. The other way now, walking in. Oak with it, and they score on the backhand. Able to beat Kenny Blocker's side. And just like that, we're tied once again. Oak with it again. Schelling with it off the draw. That one fired, goes over top of Kenny. Shots 18-14. Here in this one as they score yet again. Just like that, Oak have the lead back. Oak now up 4-3 with 12:20 left to go. Here in the final game of the JPL regular season. Looking to try and get win number 2 on the score sheet and maybe a little bit of momentum heading into the playoffs as this one bouncing towards the crease. That one saved by Babin. Into the zone, Lab with it across. That one bouncing to Burns on the backhand. Can't get the shot off, tried to spin it back into the slot. No one was there, 2-on-1 the other way here for Oak. Oak with it, looking, has Schelling on the opposite side, across to him, back in the middle. That one goes wide of the cage of Kenny. Burns the other way. Burns with it, 2-on-1. Burns looking, trying to get by Grevy. That one goes wide. As this one taken here by 43 Oak yet again, trying to cut all the way in, and they score. Able to put that one into the cage past the blocker side of Kenny. And making it a 5-3 game here with 11:26 left to go in period number 2. Face-off one here, Fortescue with this one. Back into the corner here for Lab. This one taken here by Spitznagel. Walking in, Spitznagel with it, driving in. Babin able to make the stop. Taken here away by Oak yet again. Back the other direction. Oak into the zone, looking for options. Tried to play back to Schelling in front. As this one fed all the way to the opposite hash marks. Walking in, Oak with it. Tried to cut through, couldn't do so. Spitznagel's there, playing this one out to Burns. Burns walking in, tried to lay back. Revy able to take it away. Plays this one up to Schelling. 2-on-1 opportunity here for Oak yet again. Schelling with it. Spinning pass, looking, driving, and tried to cut by Kenny. Couldn't do so as Fortescue picks this one up. Fortescue with this one the opposite way. Fortescue trying to get by Grevy. Couldn't do so. Looking for Campominosi. Burns is there, knocked away there by the blocker of Babin. Campominosi with this one. Pass across here. Fortescue with this. He fires that one. Rings all the way up on the dasher and goes out of the zone. 10:06 left to go here in period number 2. As that one is fed forward there by Campominosi. Picked off by Oak into the zone. Trying to toe drag that pass. Laid off. Now into the far side corner. Bouncing puck at the hash marks. Taken here by Oak. Burns with this one, trying to get some time here as this one is played up the other way. Looking for Rubin. Pass too hot for him to handle as this one's picked up by Grevy. Now picked off at the top of the blue line. Overskated there by the lab skater as Grevy comes in to try and knock it away and out of the zone. He does, as it's a 3-on-1 the other way here for Oak. Looking to fire that one. Knocked away by the blocker of Kenny yet again. This one taken here by Campominosi. Laid across the Burns. Nearly lost it in his skates, but he's able to regain possession. Burns with it, trying to cut into the middle, into the slot. Burns fires. That one goes wide. Shots 23-17 in this one in favor of Lab, but it's Oak with the 2-goal, 5-3 lead as that one driven in. Stopped by Kenny yet again. Spinning pass back across top of the circle, looking into the slot. Pulling back out is 43 Oak. Now down at the goal crease. That one spun through the slot. No one was home for them to tap it in as it's taken back out by Lab the other way. Lab into the zone. Nearly lost the handle of the puck. Indeed they did, as it's taken back by Oak yet again. Oak driving in, looking, trying to play it in front. Couldn't connect on the redirect pass there as this one is taken away by Lab in their own end. 8:15 left to go here in period number 2 as walking right in. Breakaway chance here. That goes wide. Lab looking to get one back here with just about 8 and change left to go here in the second frame as walking in now again. That one, and they score another goal here for 43 Oak, and they go up by 3, 6-3 here with 7:54 left to go in the second.
Royce Dixon Child joining you guys here for the second half of the second period here in the final game of the JPL regular season. Lab moving the puck through the neutral zone. It's Burns. Burns enters the blue line. Set up to Fortescue. Fortescue, the Boston College player. Pirtle takes it in his second game of the night. Played for Cheema earlier, or Team Ironbound earlier. Moving it through the neutral zone. Loses it. Pirtle drops it off. Cutting towards the front of the net. A nifty little move. Kenny makes the save. Still with the puck. Moves it down low to Pirtle. Pirtle backdoor. And another goal for Oak as they go up 7-3 with 7:04 left in the second period. Shots 20-23. Playoff matchups are already set this game. A little bit of a throwaway, but teams getting tuned up for the playoffs. To get ready to go Again. Ruben entering. Tries going to Burns for the one-timer. Burns fans on it. Moves it up to top to Campbell Minozzi. Minozzi gives it back to Burns. Burns rolling up to the blue line. Down to Fortescue. In front to Burns. A big stop by Oak. And now Oak heads the other way. Across the blue line. Trying to go back door. Lab with another rush. Ruben one-on-one against Grevy. Cuts to the center. Shot stopped by Oak. That is that shot stopped by Babin. Face off underway. Lab wins it. Tries centering it. That one broken up. Oak looking to break it out. Under pressure, retreats for a little bit of space. Now coming through the neutral zone. Entering the offensive zone. Trying to cut in. A nice poke check by Campbell Minozzi to force it into the corner. Still hard on it. And now Lab will look to go the other way. Fortescue up forward. Ruben now. Ruben diving towards into the net. Now Fortescue looking to snipe. That one turned away. Grevy picks it up. He's under pressure. Gets through. Sends it forward to Schelling. Schelling can't quite hold on. No icing. Is now Kenny will send it forward. Looking for an assist. Fortescue on his way. Fortescue all alone. Shot. Goal by Fortescue. As Oak cuts the lead down to 3. It's 7-4. Face-off set. Oak wins it. Looking for time and space. Moves it forward. Spitznagel now in. Spitznagel shoots through traffic. That one tipped up into the netting and a whistle from the referees. As an offensive draw coming ahead for Lab. Looking for an opportunity to get this game back under control. Up to the last goal, Oak had 5 unanswered goals, but Fortescue gets them back in the right direction. Now looking for space behind his own net. Oak trying to move it forward, turns back under a lot of pressure, gives it up. Burns keeps it in. A nice pass, trying to go back to Burns, but Burns can't quite get it. And now Oak's headed the other way. Alone on the goalie and a big stop by Ryan Kenny. Lab picks it up, trying to get a goal in transition here. Burns with a puck across the blue line. Tries centering it. That one off the shin guards of an Oak defenseman. Back to Burns. Burns cutting towards the front of the net. That one poked off of his stick. Burns now up high. Spitznagel down low. Looking for a 2-on-1 chance here. And that one taken off of Lab. But he still has it. Trying to make something happen down low. Oak takes it away. Now looking to break it out. Moving through the neutral zone. Move forward to Pirtle. Pirtle can't quite hold on. He'll go retrieve the puck in the corner. Pirtle moving below the net. Looking to move it up high. That one out of the zone. Going to retrieve is Schelling. Schelling back with a puck. Send a stretch pass to the red line with Pirtle. Pirtle in across the blue line for Oak. Coming down the right wing. A nice little spinorama inwards, but can't quite get the puck on net. Now up high with Schelling. Schelling trying to make a move. Can't quite hold on to it. Goes back to retrieve. Now Schelling diving to the front. That one, he tries sending back door to Pirtle, but it gets broken up. Now Lab heading through the neutral zone. 3-on-1. Campbell Minozzi. He's got Fortescue. That one broken up. A good chance there for Lab. Now 43 Oak will head the other way. Cross the blue line. Looking to go into center. Another one broken up. A game of transitions here. Now a 2-on-1. Looking to go back door to Fortescue. That pass taken away. But Fortescue picks up a loose puck. In by himself. Another goal. 2 goals in a row for Drew Fortescue. And this game is now 7-5. as Lab is beginning to battle back. Another goal. Oak wins this faceoff. Schelling looking to shoot, gets set. That shot just over the top. Now Lab with it. Moving forward. Across the blue line. Turns back for some safety. Drops it off. Moving in. Another shot. That one stopped by Babin. Oak headed the other way, looking to headman the puck. They get it forward to Schelling. Schelling across the blue line. Puts it, tries going back door. That one taken away. Chance here for Lab in transition. Fortescue across the blue line. Fortescue puts it in front. And another goal. Just like that, it is 7-6. Lab is battling back. Three goals in just about 3 minutes, and now this game is looking different. And he's set for another face-off here. 2:16 left to go in the second period. Burns gets across the blue line. That shot high and above the net. Going in this second period, it was only a 2-1 game. A lot of goals so far. 10 goals here in the second period. Is now Lab looking to move it forward. Less skaters, a lot more chances created. Burns, that shot stopped. Looking to dive in. Goes around the net. Puts it up high to the blue line. Ruben now goes cross ice. Campamanozzi, a nice move at the blue line. Goes down along the boards. Around behind the net to Burns. Burns tries setting a pass cross ice to Ruben. Ruben can't quite catch it, but he grabs the loose puck. And that one given up. Now Oak, a puck set into the neutral zone, under pressure by Burns. They retain the puck, moving across the front. Gets it down low to Pirtle. Pirtle looking to do something here. Sends it in right in front. That shot looks like it's turned wide by Ryan Kenny. Once again, trying to move it to the front behind the net. Looking for space, under pressure. Gets it up top to Grevy. Grevy skating in. Tries putting it forward. That one broken up by Lab. Lab now headed the other way. Through the neutral zone to the right. Now cutting in. Shot through traffic. And another goal. Ruben, this game is tied up with 41 seconds to go in the second period. As Ruben steps forward, shoots that through traffic, roofs it. It's 7-7 now. Face off, won by Lab. Fortescue looking for space. Moves it forward to the far blue line. Burns now coming in. Tries going back door. That one can't connect. Spitznagel putting it low. Now moving up high is Lab. Lab, that pass broken up. Grevy back to retrieve it. Grevy sending it along the boards to Pirtle. Pirtle now cutting through the center. Doesn't like what he sees and turns back. As here comes Pirtle. 4 seconds left to go in the period. Will he score to get Oak back on top? No, he will not, courtesy of that poke check. It's 7-7 after 2 periods of play in the regular season finale of the Jersey Pro League. Welcome back to Breakout Sports Broadcasting's coverage of the Jersey Pro League. Tonight's second game is Lab versus Oak. If you're just joining us, it's 7-7 heading into the third period. An interesting game so far. Low scoring first period, high scoring second period. A late surge in the second period for Lab to tie it up. Looking to get off to a hot start in the third. Entering the zone, that shot off the post. A near goal, only 12 seconds in, but it does not go. And now Oak is headed back the other direction. Across the blue line. Looking for space. Retreats back up top. Puts it in low. That chance nearly there as they go back up high with it. Puck leaves the offensive zone, now in the neutral zone. Pirtle turning with speed. Entering the zone. Turns back, looking for a pass, drops it off. Now turning, puts it up top, and they'll retreat into the neutral zone. Oak looking for an opportunity they like. Lab applying a lot of pressure though. As Fortescue's on it, can't quite get it, and now Pirtle back with the puck, moving in. Pirtle turns round the net, puts it to the center. That puck off the stick. And Oak doesn't get a chance there. Spitznagel now pressuring in the corner. Lab looking to retrieve the puck. That puck centered, taken away by Lab. And now Fortescue, one-on-one against Schelling. He's got Burns with him. Looking to send it back door to Burns. That puck loose. And a nice save by Babin to keep that puck out. Now Oak looking to move it forward. A saucer pass broken up in the neutral zone. Given up. Headed across the blue line. Here comes Lab cutting towards the front of the net. That puck taken off his stick. Can't quite get the shot off. Oak still trying to get the puck out their zone. Turning. Gets it forward. Schelling. Schelling. Across the blue line. 2-on-1 here. Schelling. Looking to pass it. That pass broken up. Fakes the shot, but can't get anything off. And now a 2-on-2 headed the other way. Campaminozzi through the legs. That one broken up by Grevy. Puck loose, below the goal line. Oak trying to retrieve. Grevy with the puck now, behind the net. Backhand pass forward to Schelling. Now Pirtle, 4-on-1 the other direction. Pirtle gets a pass right to the front of the net. Schelling going back door, and they can't even get a shot off on the 4-on-1. Wasted opportunity for Oak. And now it's a 3-on-1 headed the other way for Lab. Lab into the zone. Up top, Campaminozzi. That shot over into the glass. Baseball bat. Another one goes over. As Lab now misses a chance. What will Oak do on this opportunity? Heading forward. Alone now. Drops it off. Oak turning back for safety. Looking to go back door. A nice pass. Hits the skates. 2-on-1, Schelling all alone. He's got an opportunity. That one goes over the net. Shooting field goals here, not goals. As now Lab enters the offensive zone. Burns, that shot, glove saved by Babin. He'll play it out to Grevy. Grevy sending that one forward. Schelling all alone with some pressure, moving. That one stopped by Kenny, a huge save. And then another nice play by Kenny to keep the dangerous opportunity away. Oak now centering it. A quick shot. Another pad save by Kenny. Lab headed the other way. It's Fortescue. Drops it off. Spitznagel can't hold on to that puck. And Oak will take it away. Oak now moving through the neutral zone. Across the red line and across the blue line. That one taken away. Now Fortescue. He has one with him. Alone on Grevy. And that one, another pass broken up. There's a lot of back and forth action here. Not too many goals yet. Pirtle moving in. A nice move across. Looking for the wraparound. That one stopped by Kenny. Lab now moving through the neutral zone. A nice move past the defender. He's in all alone. That one chipped right above the net. Another chance. And a huge stop. Babin stretches out, does the splits, keeps that one from going in the back of the net. Burns now across the blue line, Moves it to Kevinosi. Kevinosi goes back door. Burns can't quite connect. And now here's an opportunity. Pirtle alone on the breakaway. He's got a back checker. Pirtle, and that one. Another one over the top of the net. Right now, shots are 38-27. If we could hit the net, they might be 50-50. Now another move in, and another. Is that one in or out of the net? And a stop on the goal line by Babin. .52 remaining in the third. Score is 7-7 here. Oak and Lab battling it out to end the regular season here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Spitznagel lining up for the draw, loses it. Pirtle looking to throw a Hail Mary pass down the ice. Schelling gets at the far blue line. Is Oak still trying to maintain possession. Now Schelling in, trying to move it across. That one broken up. Lab looking to go the other way. Fortescue can't quite hold on to it. Puck goes into the corner. Pirtle on it. Pirtle turning up the other way. Now headed across the blue line. Through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Drops it off. Turning. Heading in towards the center. That shot off. Kenny with a nice glove save. And now Lab is headed the other direction. Fortescue all alone. Fortescue, a nice move, and Lab has completed the comeback. They're back in the lead. It's 8-7 with 10:07 remaining in the third period. It's a puck offsides. Lab has a chance to move it forward. 3-on-1. Kempa Minozi with the puck. That shot and another goal almost instantly. Lab now leads 9-7. In a matter of moments, Lab has gone from being down quite a few to scoring 5 unanswered. 6 unanswered. This game now 9-7. Headed across the neutral zone. That shot, blocker save up into the netting by Kenny. Oak lining up for the draw. Grevy wins it back. Up top, rolling. Looking for a shot through traffic. That one blocked by Kempa Minozi. Now back up top, looking for space. Turns in. Moves across ice. One-timer into the breadbasket. Easy stop for Kenny. It's Grevy lining up for the draw. Lab wins it. Headmans it to Burns. Burns across the blue line. He has a man in front. That one tipped. And a save by Babin. He'll hold on to it for the whistle. Shots 42-30 with 9:17 remaining in this third period. Lab leads 9-7. Looking to improve to 3-4 on the year. Pass forward. Oak looking for a quick break the other direction. Drops it off to Schelling. Schelling moving forward. Puts it up high to Grevy. Grevy rolls. Shot. That one tipped in above the net. Lab now headed the other direction. Gets across the blue line. Drops it off for Burns. Burns, a nice little turn. Turns back. Pass back door. A huge save by Babin. Keeps that one out. And now Burns looking to keep it at the blue line. Moves past the pressure, cross ice, Rubin, and a huge blocker save by Babin. Oak's offensive production has slowed down here towards the third period. If they want a chance at winning this game, they'll have to get some good offensive opportunities as they now head the other direction across the blue line. Grevy backdoor, around the back of the net, moves it to the front. That one broken up, and now we'll have a chance going the other way. Ruben, cross ice to Fortescue. Fortescue in across the blue line. Fortescue, pass back door, and Ruben will finish it. 10-7 now for Lab. As the tide has turned quickly here in favor of Lab. They went from down 7-3 to scoring 7 unanswered. It's 10-7 now. Going the other direction. Oak, Pirtle. That shot, and he responds with a goal of his own. It's now 10-8. Looking to inspire a comeback for Oak. Those goals just mere seconds after the other. That one 8 seconds after the previous one. Lab now moving it forward. Ruben, forward Spitznagel. Spitznagel between the legs. That one stopped by Babin. If that one had gone in, we might have seen that on SportsCenter Top 10 tomorrow morning. Now Oak the other direction. A stop by Kenny. Kenny looking to play it under pressure. A nice poke check, he'll get it forward. Now Fortescue through the neutral zone. Moves past the defender. Coming in. That one. Looks like it went off the crossbar. A good chance there from Fortescue. The Boston College Eagle. They had a great season last year. Made it all the way to the Frozen Four. There's now Oak moving through the neutral zone. Looking for a 2-on-1 opportunity. Trying to move it back door. That one broken up. Lab looking to get another chance on the odd man rush. Fortescue into the zone, 4-on-2 with some back checkers. Spitznagel shot. That one saved. Another one goes off the post. Now Oak moving forward. Shelling across the blue line. Moves across ice to Pirtle. Pirtle looking for another. And that's 2 in a row for Pirtle. In one shift, he has turned this game from 10-7 to 10-9. Pirtle's second game of the night. Has a couple in this one. The first game's goal scorer was Remy Parker, 7 goals on the night. Huge night for him. Is now Lab moving in. Burns looking to move it towards the center. That one takes a tip. As Babin will keep it from going in. Now Lab looking to move it forward once again. But Oak breaks it up. In an attempt to get on the odd man rush, misses the pass, and now Lab will send it the other way for an odd man rush. But another pass, not quite on the target, and that'll go off sides. Neutral zone face off ahead with 6:25 left to go here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Oak wins the face-off, wins it back. It'll go all the way back to Babin. See some of his stick skills here, but he just leaves it. Dangerous cut in front of the net. As now Oak sends it the other way. Gets across ice to Pirtle. Pirtle, an opportunity there to tie it up, but loses it. And now Lab headed 3-on-2. Looking to, moves it forward. Campa Minozzi, glove save by Babin. And that'll do it for me. Back to Carlo Pascal here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. Welcome back, everybody. Hopping back on the mic here for the final 5:51 of this final game to end out the Jersey Pro League regular season. Burns with this one. Lays this across here. That shot fired on goes into the corner. Want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Royce Dixon Child for helping us out here. And hopping on the mic here for us here in this second and third period as that one saved by Babin with the shoulder. Big shout out to Royce. I know me and him talked a little bit earlier this season about him possibly hopping on mic a couple times here during this year. We haven't really had a chance, but with this game being the final game of the year, figured we could get him on for at least a little bit here in this game. And actually walked away out of the rink for a couple minutes, and all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of goals when I come back. So that was a bit of a surprise to see after I walked back in. When I walked away, it was 7-3. Now 10-9 in favor of Lab Elite Hockey. Still with the puck here is 43 Oak. Still in the zone, spinning around with it, down in the far side corner. Now at the net front, spinning, trying to make the shot. That one, Kenny, able to get a toe to it, trying on the wraparound chance at the side of the crease. It's steered aside. Played up here to Fortescue. Fortescue with a little bit of room, leaves this one off for Burns. Burns back across, trying to find Rubin, and they score. Make it 11 here on 7-11 day here for Lab Elite Hockey. 4:04 left to go here in game number 2 of the night, the final game of the Jersey Pro League regular season for 2024. Since we're in the final 4 minutes or so here, Spitznagel walks this one forward, looking for a little bit more. He fires that one, waffle boarded away there by Babin. But going to bring up the playoffs a little bit here in these final couple minutes of the regular season. Spitznagel calling for that one, poked aside there by Babin. As Campominosi collects this one here. Campominosi with it, driving in to the forehand right through the crease, no one home. Campominosi with it again. Down low to Spitznagel, in front, looking for a tip there as it bounces into the corner. But looking at the playoffs here, as Oak goes the other way, that shot fired, held on to by Kenny, and he's going to play it. But looking at the playoffs here, we start off the playoffs on Monday, August 5th with the club division. Round 1 of the club division as Fortescue has that one bounce into the corner. Burns with it at the point here. Burns with it across, that one saved by Babin with the pads. But like I was saying, on August 5th, we start the playoffs here in the Jersey Pro League. We kick things off for the 2024 playoffs with the club division. Have 2 quarterfinals that day. BSB, the number 3 seed, taking on Team Synergy, the number 6 seed in game number 1 of the club division playoffs. Then in game number 2, Joker Ammerman, the 4 seed, taking on the 5-seeded Hockey House Podcast after their win over Synergy in yesterday's final club division regular season game. Then on Tuesday the 6th, we kick things off in the Pro Division. Cheema versus 43 Oak, the 1 versus the 4. Spitznagel walked right in. Babin able to make the glove save. Like I was saying, the number 1 Cheema versus the number 4 43 Oak. And then in game number 2, in the semifinal, number 2, XHockey Products versus Lab Elite Hockey, the 2 versus the 3 in that game. And then looking forward even a little bit further on the 7th as walking in Oak, trying to get that shot off to get one more. It goes over the bar. And looking forward onto the 7th, we've got 2 more club division games in the club semifinals. As Schelling spinning with that one, has it taken by Fortescue. College Hockey Buzz, the number 1 seeded club division team this year, will play the lowest remaining seed in the first game of the evening. And then Mr. Lemonstick Wax, the number 2 seed, will play the second lowest remaining seed in game number 2 of the second club division semifinal. As Babin goes to the bench here for the extra attacker on here in the final minute of the regular season for the JPL 2024 year. Burns with this one, picks up the loose puck. Babin tried to get a stick into him from the bench there as Burns just wheeling this one away. Sends it back to Kenny, looking for the goalie goal. Are we going to get it? It bounces off a player in front as Grevy knocked it down, and we're going to get an offside call, or actually a hand pass call. Kenny wanted that one for sure. That would have been something if we had gotten the goalie goal. But continuing on for the rest of the playoffs. On Thursday the 8th, both finals games. We kick things off with the Pro Division. The first final of the night on the 8th with the two winners of the semis as Kenny goes forward again. Is he going to get it? He is not. Babin was actually going to try and race out there to stop it. As this one taken here by Oak, in on goal, in on Kenny. That one steered into the corner. 15 seconds left to go, the final 15 of the regular season. Down in the corner, back up to the point here, 8 to play, in front. That one right off the crossbar. Grevy hit it off the iron, and Kenny's going to take this with the dying seconds, launch it towards the cage. It won't go in, and that'll do it for things here in the regular season. Lab Elite Hockey wins 11-9 over the 43 Oak Foundation to end things out here in the regular season. Like I was saying as I was trying to finish the playoffs. Pro Division will be first on the finals on the 8th, and then the Club Division second on the 8th. But that'll do it for us for the regular season here in the Jersey Pro League 2024 year. For all of us who have been broadcasting these games, myself, Colton sitting right next to me doing TD, Scott doing camera down at the ice level. For John McCouche, Andrew Jean, Trey Wright, and Emily Catt helping us throughout this regular season. Just want to give a huge, huge shout out to all of them for helping us throughout this regular season here for the Jersey Pro League. We've got a 3-week break, a nice, I would say well-deserved 3-week break for all of us here in all the games we've done so far this season. But that'll do it for us here for the regular season. We've got a 3-week break. Lab wins the final game of the regular season here over 43 Oak. But we will be back on August 5th for the JPL playoffs here for 2024. Like I said, we kick things off with the club division for the 2024 JPL playoffs. Our first 2 games of the JPL playoffs on the 5th. BSB versus Synergy and Joker Ammerman versus the Hockey House podcast. But that'll do it for us here for the regular season. We will see you all in August. My name is Carl Pascal, and have a good night, everybody. We'll see you in August.